Enable notifications by ringing the bell.
Son of a bitch! At least that's what I...
Holy shit!
At least that's what I keep seeing in the comment
are
section.
already
And also
dead?
in the debunking video
Oh
off to the side
my
of the original
God.
video. This is a lot like when we did the Vikings versus Samurai versus Knights.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
From For Honor?
Who won?
Yes.
For honor, but from Matt Pat.
Yeah.
Who won? Not Matt Pat.
Yeah. And honestly...
The internet is so angry.
Well, the internet will always be salty over things that they're passionate about. There's people out there who are passionate about Undertale fanfic porn.
I don't want
But
to
you
talk
know
about
what?
that.
I don't care. I could care less. And if you say, you don't belong in the fandom if you don't accept what I've written, I'm like, then I don't belong. Leave me alone, you freaking...
I have one thing to say to the Instagram Undertale fandom. What are you doing? Thank you.
I believe what she's trying to say is, stop it.
Get some help.
Yeah, and to the people on Rule 34 who
There
keep
isn't one
posting
page
shit
that
on
does
Tumblr
RP.
and keep posting shit on
There's not
Twitter, you know
one
what I have to say to you?
Undertale Instagram page.
Why?
It's not RP.
Why?
Awkward.
All right. So, anyway,
Chico has one thing to say to the people who have food.
our...
Give me
Please
some.
give me some. I want foods.
No.
No, but I want it, please.
No.
Please give
Besides, I
foods.
think you wouldn't like these. They're
They're too... Yeah, they'd be too much for him.
Are
Yeah.
they, what are they, barbecue?
honey
Yeah.
barbecue.
Oh, he'd like those. He's had them before.
Has he?
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
interesting.
Well, I'll just keep eating them in front of them to make him more angry.
He will continue farting out of...
He has to stay with us tonight.
Frustration.
Anger? He tooted, I don't know why.
Anger,
Toot,
anger
in the boot,
toots.
boot.
Yep.
Anger-
He had a toot from his boot.
Well, realistically, he's probably
Anger
only staying
Toots is
one
his
night.
rapper name.
What now?
I
That's
said
funny.
Anger Toots is his rapper name.
I hate you.
Anger
No,
Toots
no,
is the name
you know
of
what it
his
is?
screamo
You know what it
ska
is?
band.
Actually, no. You know what it is? You know what it is, Elena?
What?
It's actually Little Toots.
Little Toots! Okay, that's so cute.
Little Toots is the name of his solo trumpet album.
I hate you all.
Actually, you know what? Instead of Kenny G, it's Angry C. And instead of na na na, instead it's
He's a little tooty boy.
Do dogs have lips as such that they could form a seal on a trumpet?
I don't think they do.
no. Actually, I take that back. Instead, it'd be bark, 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 bark,
Bork.
Bork, bork.
bark, bark,
I'm
bark.
thinking about Gabe. Rest in peace.
All
Bork,
I
bork.
do is
I didn't realize he was
bork,
Swedish
bork,
chef.
and
Bork,
yeah,
bork, bork,
baby.
bork, bork,
Yeah, baby.
Creepy person hands.
All I want to do is bork, 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 and a yeah, baby, and take your money.
All
Sorry.
right, so
all I want
we've
is
gone-
a KK Slider cover of everything.
all right.
I'm in.
So, Jotaro versus Kenshiro. This is something that I will say this. Oayamamu Shinderu.
Nani?
Oh, so it's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure versus what?
Fist of the North Star.
North Star.
I'm for
Yeah.
JoJo. I don't know either of them, but JoJo.
Okay.
Let's watch the
Yada,
video
yada,
first, and then you can say you're for JoJo.
Yeah. So for me, my favorite. Okay, I will say this. My favorite funny Kenshiro moment was from the Cell versus.
Oh,
thing
yeah.
that they did
You are
where
already
when
dead.
he came up to
Again.
Cell
That was
and
funny.
Cell's like oh, what were those love taps? He's like, you are already dead. He's like, I'm sure. And then he comes back. He's like, Christ! Did anyone ever tell you you're an asshole?
You're already.
You are
Already
already dead.
dead.
You-
Again. And
Do what?
no, and then there's an arm over there, and he's just like,
Are
"Are you going to eat that?"
No, 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 no.
Oh no. Switch
I
weapons
remember
and
that
try
video.
again.
God.
No, no, no,
Everyone
no.
out there who has seen those, and
So
if you
funny.
have not, do yourselves a favor and watch those. The Cell Versus series from Team 4-Star, they're absolutely hilarious. If you haven't seen that and you're watching this right now, go give those a look. They're hilarious.
Yep.
As for what we are watching now, Screw
Instead of
Attack,
watching this video.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure versus Fist of the North Star.
Thanks.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure has been actually I think they've both been comics or manga for around the same time. It's just JoJo's Bizarre Adventure
Took longer to get adapted.
because reasons. I don't
Well,
know.
so there's a whole lot of pop culture references in JoJo's that might not have necessarily carried over so well. For example, in the first series, there is a character whose name is Robert E.O. Speedwagon.
REO Speedwagon. Yeah.
Oh, and then recently, in the last 10 years, there's been a resurgence of interest in,
In JoJo's.
well, yeah, in JoJo's, but also in, like, the music,
Yeah.
like that.
So,
like, music from that time.
there's so many references. Like, there's a character that got renamed. Like, his name in the Japanese is JJackalz. For JJackalz Band.
Right.
But he got renamed in the English to Centerfold.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
There's so many references. It's ridiculous.
Whereas in Fist of
ready.
the North Star, there's none. It's pretty much just Mad Max, except Mad Max knows.
It's just Mad Max,
pressure
but with
point-
punching.
But knows,
So much punching.
he knows pressure points where to hit them, and if he hits them just right, they explode.
They are already.
It's Mad Max, but he's a
dead.
Vulcan.
Also, there are weird divots
Live
on
long.
his chest.
Oh yeah, there's a reason.
A
For that.
bumpy,
Yeah, I know.
a bumpy Vulcan.
Yeah, I know.
So
Hey,
it's like
Micah, can you do any of that stuff?
Shut up.
That got such a visceral
didn't work.
reaction.
didn't work. I didn't curve my thumb in properly.
Yeah.
It's my hitchhiker's
Wha-
thumb.
what is he
That's
implying?
It fucks me up.
I have pectus excavatum, so I literally have a divot
Oh,
in my chest.
right. You're the
Yeah.
you're the bumpy. That's fine.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
you're
what?
Oh yeah, you're pretty much like you pretty much got like a little miniature cereal bowl in your
That-
chest.
that was-
Yes. No. You're Michael.
no.
Michael has one of those
I
too.
need
We're-
someone to explain to me.
He
what
has a
just-
hole like right here.
It's not a hole.
in your
It's
sternum.
It's
like a dip.
It's like
It's
a
a
pit.
divot.
It's like this. It's like this right here, except it's like in his chest.
Yeah.
It's almost like he's
Micah's
got
iron-
cleavage,
Micah,
except
I'm
it's-
sorry I started
the
this.
opposite being pectus cavernatum, which is a bump.
So let's just watch this thing now because
So you're ditchy.
Got a
Michael.
ditch.
Michael has one too. We used to call it the cereal dip.
anyway,
Sorry.
so we're gonna
I'm pretty
sorry, not
sure everybody
helping.
still does.
a lot of macho heroes here on Death Battle, but these two are as manly and stoic
Sorry,
as
Ben
they
started
come.
something.
It's all in those sweet-ass jackets. I mean, I guess they're pretty badass, too.
Jotaro Kujo,
Nick.
the delinquent turned hero from
yeah.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yeah, the third.
Kenshiro,
The third
JoJo
Joe.
Part 3.
Fist of the North Star. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a
Well,
death
one of them's in
battle.
4x3.
They also have things that they scream when they punch.
As a teenager,
Yes.
Jotaro Kujo was a fairly infamous troublemaker.
But you can just call him JoJo like his friends do. Get it? Jotaro, Kujo.
How
JoJo, yeah.
bizarre.
Yada yada does
Well, being a high school hoodlum isn't usually a good idea. It worked out great for him, because he toughed up a lot.
At the age of 17, Jotaro was arrested for brutally pummeling.
He's a
four
fan of
gang
Columbo,
members
I forgot about
who were
that.
armed with knives and nunchucks of all things, with apparently his bare fists. But Jotaro had a bigger problem. He didn't know how he did it.
He knew he was tough, but not that tough. So he came to the only conclusion that makes sense. He was possessed by an evil spirit.
Oh, just like my pet rat.
Yeah, wait, is that why he's been scratching pentagrams all over his cage?
You'll find out. But then Jotaro did something absolutely crazy. To prove his theory, he swiped a police officer's gun, pointed it straight at his head, and fired.
And that's
Now watch
how he
this
died.
shit.
Just kidding. A third arm popped out of his body to stop the bullet, of course.
This is why I played Jotaro as a D&D character. It was
fantastic. It's an entity physically generated by Jotaro himself and inherited through his bloodline.
He has a
lots of
stand.
family has them, including his granddad, Joseph.
These beings are called stands, literally
Yup.
because they stand by
beside you. Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's not wrong.
It's so lame.
Stands are powered by their user's life force.
Nah, it's fine.
Turns out Jotaro's life force is supercharged because he's got one of the strongest stands of all, Star Platinum.
Star Platinum has superhuman strength, speed, precision, and vision. He can even phase through bodies and affect a person's inner organs. Plus, while Star Platinum can take a solid hit, most stands can only be damaged by other stands or stand users.
It's
so
true.
He's basically invincible unless he's fighting another stand?
Exactly. In fact, unless you have a stand of your own, you wouldn't even be able to see Star Platinum.
Oh, great. So he's invincible and invisible.
And when you combine all that with Jotaro's fighting skills and exceptional cleverness, they make a magnificent team.
That's good, because Jotaro soon found out his family's old vampire nemesis was out to get him.
With Star Platinum at his side, Jotaro didn't just stand up to Dio, he copied Dio's greatest ability, the Time Stop.
With this new power, Star Platinum can freeze time everywhere for 5 seconds. He can do it multiple times, though it does need a sort of recharge between uses. Kind of like an ability cooldown in a video game, or me in the bedroom, ladies. But still, he can friggin' stop time.
In Jotaro's case,
Take
he
that away
may
from
be
me.
human, but he's strong enough to smash through stone and leap several stories.
Yep.
On the other hand, Star Platinum is said to be faster than light.
Sure. Technically he can because he can stop time or whatever, but he can't really move that fast normally, right?
Well, maybe. Star
Actually-
Platinum has matched his speed with another stand called Silver Chariot. Silver Chariot
man.
previously defeated a different stand called Hangman.
Long story short, Hangman moves between reflections at light speed, and Silver Chariot caught him in mid-movement.
Granted, Silver Chariot had to use an elaborate plan to force Hangman into moving in a predictable direction. If Silver Chariot was truly faster than light, he wouldn't have needed to resort to such a plan. But the fact he caught Hangman at all is proof enough that he's at least close to light speed.
So that means Star Platinum is close to light speed too, and he's got the super strength to back up his super speed. He can lift a steamroller. He broke the top of this building off and threw it like a javelin. And then there's
So that
he
series
broke a giant
gets a
monster
lot
maze
crazier
harder
after what I've
than
seen.
diamond.
It's
Yep, it
bizarre,
sure
Micah.
does.
And it was already weird enough. Like,
It's
We could also
nuts.
compare
I
this
love
to
it.
pressure resistance,
I just-
or the possibility of fracture
so
through a diamond's
good.
cleavage. Not that kind
Easy.
of cleavage.
Damn it, Polar F.
Diamonds break around 600 gigapascal.
You
This
can.
means
I
Star
believe in you.
Platinum
I'm watching.
can clearly strike with a force equivalent to 3 million tons.
Diamonds aren't forever when Star Platinum's around. What can't this guy do? Sounds like nobody could beat him.
Maybe not, but unlike Stans, Jotaro isn't invincible or invisible. And whenever Jotaro is hurt, Star Platinum feels the same pain. In fact, when a stand user dies, so does their stand. And vice versa.
Sure,
Not
but with a guy like Star Platinum
necessarily
having his back,
true, but anyway.
I don't think Jotaro has a whole lot to worry about. These two are one kick-ass
Fun fact,
duo.
Polnareff dies, Silver Chariot sticks around.
Seat. You can keep the freaking change.
That's a spoiler.
It's fine.
I'm watching this.
Anyway.
In
No,
the
no,
last
Polnareff,
decade of the
it's
20th century in the world has
after
been
part
ruined.
3.
In this apocalyptic
That's fine.
age, the strong survive and the weak kneel. Only one man challenges this new society. And fortunately, he has the literal power to do it.
Kenshiro, Fist of the North Star.
Like most important protagonists, Kenshiro began his journey to greatness as a young orphan.
Lucky for him, he eventually met Old Man Ryukin, who was a pretty cool dude. Ended up adopting Kenshiro along with a few other kids.
He was also the 63rd Denshoshin,
Don't shoot what? On safety.
a grandmaster of an ancient Chinese martial art called Hokuto Shinken. While anyone can learn the basics of this dangerous fighting style, there can only ever
Big
be
Dipper
one
God
grandmaster for each generation.
So that's what Kenshiro set out to be. And with patience, training, and plenty of muscle building, he was named the next successor sister.
Fighting in the 90s.
His adopted brother got pissed he wasn't chosen and killed Ryukin over it. Talk about a sore loser.
With Hokuto Shinken mastered, Kenshiro can focus his energy into his strikes, effectively killing an opponent with a single blow to their pressure points. There are 708
Wow.
pressure points in the human
Oh yeah,
body.
dude.
And that's why
Them can cause all sorts of effects. Stunning, blinding, healing, restoring memories, making people walk backward.
But mostly, they just make people explode. Anyway, things started
Like that.
looking pretty great for Kenny. He even got engaged. But then nuclear war broke out and turned the Earth into Mad Max land. Kenshiro's fiancée got kidnapped, and this guy used his knife fingers to draw a nifty Big Dipper on Kenshiro's chest. Seriously, how is he not dead after that?
Miraculously,
He is
Kenshiro
Kenshiro,
survived
bitch.
and began his wayward
fine.
journey, wandering the wasteland searching for revenge.
And if we go by how many people he blew up, I'd say he got plenty of it.
He really does leave a
poisons a
big
guy's
mess
head.
behind. I can't even imagine what it must be like to clean up after one of its fights.
Kenshiro had no problem killing hordes of baddies with moves like his bone-crushing fist, spilling wheel-exploding fist, and 100 crack fist. Huh. Seeing him kill all these people from the inside out reminds me a lot of my ex-wife.
Mind blowing, isn't it?
Emotionally with. Most of the time, his body explosions.
Literally, that's how he sounds
Yeah.
in the anime.
Plenty of time to explain to his
As
foes
opposed
how
to
they're about to
JoJo's.
die. Right before they
You can beat me with a finger. That finger
Yes.
struck the hidden vital point known as Gakuchi. There's no use fighting now. You're already dead.
Nani?
Yeah! Just for blowing up people.
Sure, Kenshiro has
Man,
developed a
I
number
tell you
of
what, man,
legendary
it's a lot
techniques,
like.
such as the Tenryu.
AKA the art of dragon's breathing. According to Kenshiro, this unlocks the full potential
Oh
of
yeah,
his
Devil
natural
Reverse. I
ability,
remember
where a
that.
normal
He
fighter
fought Devil
would only use
Reverse and
about
just like
30%.
He can utilize
destroyed
both
him.
or
God,
his
man.
to perform numerous techniques. Most of these involve punching, of course.
My
but he can
favorite
also
fight
create
that
mirage
Kenshiro got
images of
into, I
himself,
love his fight
sense
with
other
Art.
fighting
I
auras,
love his fight with
and
Devil
fire
Reverse.
key-based
Man,
projectiles to attack
it's
or
good
defend
stuff.
from a distance.
Oh, and he can perform miracles, like making a mute girl speak. How the heck?
But even that pales in comparison to Hokuto Shinken's ultimate technique, one which no previous Grandmaster ever unlocked, Muso Tensei. Only those who truly understand pain and loss can apply Muso Tensei. With it, Kenshiro draws upon his inner sadness to enter a state of nothingness. From here, he is impervious to attacks,
Mood.
essentially achieving intangibility.
He also somehow connects to the souls of dead allies and rivals, and can even use their techniques. But it's not like he needs them. He's already crazy enough on his own. He smashed the bones of a
Yep.
with a single hand.
It's ridiculous,
Broke
and
the
I love it
metal
so
by
much.
standing up and hit a tank so hard it blew
It
up.
He's even
explodes.
strong enough to break a skyscraper in half.
And then when it collapsed on top of him, he just walked through it. What a boss.
Just the concrete in one floor of an average
Love it.
skyscraper can weigh over 1,000 tons.
You think that's tough? Kenshiro can stand in lava. Lava! You know how hot lava is?
Up to 2,000.
Yeah, really freaking hot, that's what. And remember that tank? Before he blew it up, it shot him square on. It did
Yep.
absolutely nothing to him. Seriously.
This
guy
fight is these
manly
like.
as hell.
お前はもう死んでいる。
Nani?
There it is.
Looks like he went to Taco Bell.
I'd
And
like
now he's
to.
living in Taco
For
Hell.
all.
Guys are so
Taco
stylish.
smell,
You know
bitch.
they're rocking me undies.
Actually, that could be a good meme. That could be like
Okay.
Hate that video.
Oh yeah.
Balance of
All right.
Yeah, that could be a good a little meme. It'd be let's see. MeUndies.
Pause it. Ladies and gentlemen.
JoJo.
Boys and girls.
Kenshiro.
Oh
Really?
wow.
Wow, the Elenas have.
The Elenas
different
are
of
split.
opinion. Micah, what do you got?
Don't know because I feel like it's gonna be one of those cheap things where it's like
Yeah.
if you don't have a stand, you can't beat a stand.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have a stand, but
But he can. He
Jotaro
could
is
hurt.
not invincible.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
But how do you fight something that you can't see? That does the stand have to be bound to JoJo, or can it move around without him?
Without
Okay, now, so
he's
here's the thing.
strongest 10 feet within JoJo.
No,
Okay.
no, that's not true.
Really?
He can only move so far from Jotaro. Now, there are some... The weaker a stand is, the further it can move away from its user.
Okay, so the strongest ones have to be close.
Right.
The strongest ones have to be kind of like within a good vicinity.
So
like a lackey stand could presumably saunter off somewhere and have a drink or something.
correct. So, for example, there is a stand... Hierophant Green is used by one of JoJo's allies. Its ability is that it's very stretchy. Like, ridiculously stretchy. Its overall power level is lower, which means it can spread out all over the place.
It can stretch very much.
At one point, there is a fight that takes place in an airplane against a stand faster than Star Platinum.
Damn.
I don't know if that information helps me make my decision.
It is defeated by Hierophant Green spreading all over the cabin and just spearing it in place. Like three times at once. Just 3 spears dead. Also, if the stand is defeated, so is the user.
Right.
They specifically were like, oh, you know, if something happens to the stand user, the stand feels it too. It goes both ways.
Yeah. If the stand is injured, the human is injured.
It's an extension of yourself. Think of it like the way...
So this is like when Ash fought Giovanni and they would shock him when Pikachu took damage.
Yeah, it's like an astral projection kind of a thing. Sure, Micah, yeah.
The people in the comments are not going to like that, but sure.
Yeah.
Kenshiro.
Kenshiro.
Why not?
Nate, you're probably going to pick Kenshiro.
I'm sorry, Heather. Kenshiro.
Am I about to be the only JoJo?
No, Ben's going to pick JoJo.
Yada does it.
Figures.
Ben's
JoJo
gonna pick
all
JoJo.
the way.
You can't not pick JoJo. I haven't even seen the whole thing because I fell asleep because someone tried to show it to me at 2 o'clock in the morning when I was tired.
Okay.
Is this you?
No.
No,
Okay.
this
No,
was,
it was-
some idiot.
Okay, some idiot. Gotcha.
we should watch through JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I made it about the first 15 minutes, fell asleep. Person did not notice I was asleep, watched the whole thing, started crying at the end, and then realized I was asleep.
Yeah.
And then made me feel bad about it.
Yeah.
Wow, what a prick.
A real idiot.
What a dingus.
Yep.
Fuck
Dingus
that guy.
would be the word, wouldn't it?
It would, wouldn't it?
Fuck that guy.
But no, we will have to sit down and watch it. When
I
you're-
want to watch it for Heather hasn't seen, but like apparently we're not allowed to.
We tried to watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure like the first season.
Yeah.
It didn't go well.
And it
Yeah.
we got shit on. We got 2 copyright strikes, and we were about to get a third, but then I deleted the video.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I know.
But that said, Elena and I also really want to watch it. So
Well, then we'll
Y'all
just
can
watch
watch
it
it. Like,
in our
you
free
know,
time.
you all
We
can
will.
watch it and do a retrospective on it, Heather.
we probably will because
That's what you all should do.
We
that-
should do that.
because that show is real good.
Okay. So, 3 for
but even I
Kenshiro.
respect JoJo.
Yeah. 3
so-
for Kenshiro, 2
and
for
2
Jotaro. So let's see which one wins out. I'm pulling for the Ora.
I honestly am. I just think, based on
Oh, I'm sorry.
how much Kenshiro can withstand,
Well, yeah,
and
in
that
final form.
if you that JoJo is not very strong on his own.
Well, see, here's the thing, though. He's surprisingly powerful on his own.
Yes, but he's not Kenshiro powerful on his own.
That's also true.
Yeah.
But the stronger the stand user,
Yeah.
the stronger the stand.
Yes, which is why Star Platinum is so strong.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're gonna watch this now. Let's
All
find
right,
out.
So let's see here. Let's get it over here. And a 3, 2, 1.
Boom.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Owaimo shinderu.
That's You're Already Dead in Japanese.
Yep.
I know.
Oh, hey.
Hey, what's up? Hey,
Old Joseph.
Joe and old Joe.
Son of the beach.
Hey, nice car.
There it is. Gratuitous English from old Joseph.
誰だおめえは
This is fantastic. Menacing.
やるっていうのなら相手になる場所を選ぶ そこが貴様の死に場所だ。やっぱりお前は態度がでかいな。
And
Yep.
Joe just steps back.
Yeah, old Joseph's just like, time to use the Joestar family technique. Run away!
Yep.
Stop letting him.
I figured he'd know.
Yep.
Of course, they went with.
Oh, yeah. The bit. So will that grant him the vision?
Yep.
I forget whose power that is.
Finger. Yes.
Thank you, old Joseph. Yeah, I forget. I forget the people whose shadow the shadow technique. I forget whose that is. It's not Naruto, so shut up. Oh my
Dude, old Joseph is the fucking best.
時を止めた。 お前はもう死んでいる。
Oh no.
Oh no.
He did it.
Whoa!
Son of a bitch!
Bullshit.
What?
Whoa,
What?
What just happened?
Bullshit.
Well, all Kenshiro needed to do to win was just get one hit in. But this matchup was far closer than that makes it seem.
Of course it was. Kenshiro spent the whole time fighting Star Platinum, who he couldn't even see. Lucky for him, once he figured that out, his ability to sense other fighting auras helped him keep track of SP. But
Physical
no matter what
manifestation
he
of the
did,
fighting spirit. Yeah, that's
Kenshiro
true.
is
Ah,
a
that's
stand
right.
user, so he couldn't actually hurt Star Platinum.
Then again, Star Platinum's own strength wasn't quite enough to hurt Kenshiro much either. One of Star Platinum's greatest strength feats involves breaking and throwing a small section of a building. In comparison, Kenshiro broke an entire building, let it fall on him, and acted like it wasn't even there.
Also,
No.
while Jotaro may be skilled in deducing his enemy's weaknesses
You're-
and strategies in mid-fight, Kenshiro's skills, durability, and straightforward approach meant there really wasn't anything for him to pick apart here.
Kenshiro did have trouble with Jotaro's time stopping and Star Platinum's speed. However, with his awesome durability plus additional intangibility when using Muso Tensei, Kenshiro survived the time stops. And the time stops cooldowns between uses gave Kenshiro enough time to work around them.
The time stop has been worked around by foes in Jotaro's past before, and as far as speed was concerned, Kenshiro may not have been faster than Star, but a mix of Muso Tensei and Mirage clones were more than enough to get by. And let's be real, Jotaro never stood a chance against Kenshiro by himself.
In the end, both combatants had plenty of advantages, but Kenshiro's techniques and overwhelming power ended this fight.
Jojo didn't stand a chance.
The
Oh,
winner is
terrible
Kenshiro.
fun.
No.
He looks a lot like friggin'
That
Stallone
is
from
incorrect,
Cobra.
and here's why.
Oh,
Well,
God.
Ben's got to make a new video now.
All right, here we go.
Oh God, here we go.
So there is a particular strength feat that they are absolutely forgetting. There is at one point, go with me here,
Go ahead. No, go.
Star Platinum flings a car, like flips the position of two cars attached by a cable,
Mm-hmm.
dragging one down and taking the other one back up onto the cliff in midair.
Okay.
Yeah.
The force calculated on that is insanity. Hold on, I'm looking this up.
He's upset.
Okay, but like, is it going to be more than a skyscraper falling on a person?
Or like football tossing part of a skyscraper. Oh, well, yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, it's Seth the programmer who came up with the.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Seth the programmer. I might have to watch that, see what he's got to say.
I guarantee you, like, this does not track.
Well, I think the thumbs up and thumbs down say a lot. I mean, there's a lot of people who are unhappy about it. I mean, more than a tenth. Usually, that's how people judge it. If more than a tenth is displeased with it, they usually look into okay, so what did we do wrong? And then some of it's fanboy stuff because I know I'm gonna get some flack for. I know I'm gonna get some flack for this, but let's be honest. The Superman versus Goku one, Goku was never going to win.
Which one?
Both of them. I mean, you can say all you want. Oh, but what about this and what about that? What about this? Superman is so ridiculous that honestly, what's the point? Yeah. What's the point of even trying to fight him? He's just going to find a way to win. Unless you have a kryptonite bullet or something and he doesn't see it coming and then, some bullshit happens. And
they actually portrayed that really well because it would be Goku's character is that green rock hurting you? Blows it up. He's like, that's not how I want to win a fight.
Okay, exactly.
I mean, literally, that's Goku.
Never wants to win by cheatsy doodle.
He's literally oh, okay, I've got Freeze on the ropes. No, I'll let you power up and then we'll finish this.
Okay, let's see.
No, it doesn't.
Go ahead. They forget that Star Platinum passively protects Jotaro from blows, which was one of the reasons
he was busy with the mirages.
He didn't. Dio didn't directly turn Jotaro into mush in their fight. Dio being the big bad guy of the series.
Well, the first three seasons.
Jotaro is too cautious to let Kenshiro pull a victory like that. I agree. This entire thing could have been ended. Time stop into Heart Crush. Immediate. Done. Game over.
Well, they tried to.
No. They could have done that immediately.
Yeah, but do they ever actually do that on the show?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty sure Dio did that to people regularly.
Okay, but that's Dio.
They overstated Kenshiro's durability. The skyscraper feat is taken from the movie, and the movie is not in canon.
Oh. Okay.
Now, keep in mind, as the feat you're talking about with the cars, that's from the show.
That is directly from the show and directly from the manga.
Okay, well, the form that they are talking about that allows Kenshiro to walk through that is canon. Now, whether or not he can resist the building, that's to be seen.
That is to be seen.
But his ability is real. That ability is 100% real.
Let's see.
Or in the series. It's not if that ability were real in real life, I mean, what would be the point of armies? I mean, just send Kenshiro in to deal with it. It's just got a problem in the Middle East? Kenshiro. Oh, hey, Momo.
I think we just need to give everyone cupcakes. Kill them with deliciousness.
I agree.
I'm not terribly worried about it. That was a fun video. I don't know who these people are.
It was a great video.
I'm gonna lose zero sleep over this.
Because JoJo.
Yeah.
But Ben is passionate about JoJo's.
There's a lot. When Star Platinum is hurt, Jotaro feels the pain. It's the exact opposite. Let's see. Kenshiro section. Blowing up the tank, not canon. Taking the shot from the tank, not canon. Breaking the skyscraper, not canon. Tanking the skyscraper falling, not canon. Lava, not canon. All of them are from the same movie that is not canon.
No. The lava and the tank were from the original series that came out in the 80s. Whereas the movie where the building fell on his head, that was more recent.
That's
not true. Whoever wrote that's full of shit.
There is a huge
Well, we can dissect it later on, man. I mean, honestly, there's already a debunked video out. We might watch it later. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
there is a whole. Basically, they fucked. There's a bunch of things they fucked up here.
Okay, so we'll talk about
a bunch of things.
We'll talk about that later. Until then, hey everybody! Hope you enjoyed the video. I know you didn't. I'm not talking to you. Not everything's about you, Ben. I'm talking to them.
Just let me have this, Nate.
You are having it, and I'm having none of it. So anyway, thank you all for tuning in, everybody.
Next death battle was me versus Nate, apparently.
I want to see that.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Can we have Renegade Death Battle? Is that a thing?
I'm serious. serious. As soon as I get an iPad Pro again, or an iPad that uses an Apple Pencil, I have an Apple Pencil, and I'm gonna start doing animations again, and I will do it.
Please God,
Okay.
yes.
Or like two puppets that fight.
I need like $330 to buy that new iPad that's budget friendly that actually does work with the Apple Pencil they just released.
Soon enough.
Oh, interesting.
Soon enough. All right, everybody. So, hope you've enjoyed this. I know Ben didn't. I need to say it. This was Jotaro versus Kenshiro, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure versus Fist of the North Star. If you want to watch the original video, link in the description down below. Also, if you want to check out our Discord and our Patreon, on our Patreon you will find these up to a week early. And I know you're saying something over there, Ben.
He's gonna kill you.
In the death battle.
That's what
Yeah.
he thinks.
You know what he said? He said, "You
The
are
death
already
battle.
dead."
And I said, try me, bitch.
I actually have ideas for this already. I really wish I could use my Apple Pencil.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you later, everyone. Peace out.
Bye.